think I'm live. I'm alive. A little bit early today. Ooh. Shock and awe. Hello, everybody. See the Dave. Yippee. Tonks, woot woot. Sharon's in. Hello, Sharon. Slacking today, only 10 listeners, but I'm listing now. Very good, very good. That's what I like to hear. At least it's some James. Collapse. Some things just fall off. Already. Timed it perfectly. It's right, it's just the things. I was getting some stuff done. Chewy made some videos. That's why cooking fajitas. Oh, we had enchiladas yesterday. Nice. Just now, then list a bit more. Good. Hello. Yes, I am here. I'm faffing. Have you ever had a faffy day? That's what my day's been. Let's put that there. See, this is the trouble. I've got too much crap. Actually, that can go there. Go on here. Add it to the pile of tat. Yes, I think I'm ready. Thought I'd come in a bit early. Why not? Not sponsored, by the way. I just really like Coke Zero at the moment. How are we all? Are we all good? I'm in the garage, so I'm a wee bit cold. That's why I always have like my hood up or a coat on or something. Right, so I'm going to do some listing. However, I have been to the lockup, got my orders, sent out a few already, but I went to a charity shop on the way, and it's one that I've not been to yet. Hi, Chris, you're right. Yeah, it's a charity shop I haven't been to, and I might have picked up a couple of bits. Yes. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It was £2.10 just for the plate. But it says Bridgewater, and I wonder if this is like an early Emma Bridgewater, but surely her name. I'm looking, sorry, my nails are filthy and they're all over the place. I need them cutting. But I just thought that was different. Now, I've kind of, if you've watched some of my videos over Christmas, I went to Emma Bridgewater factory like 3 times. I'm not buying loads. And this is the size of plate that I really like. I like the 8.5-inch plates. So I think I might keep it. But it's just lush and it feels really nice. And it's nice cream. Well, it's very country cottage, but I think I might keep it. £2.10, I can't complain. I got this for £2 as well. Isn't this lush? And it's got it's like a colour. I don't think you can say it's like a creamy kind of colour, and then obviously like a marbled effect. Now it's done by a fella called Stephen Parry Thomas, and some of it that he's not one to look out for, I don't think, but some of his stuff is really nice, and it's in this kind of like style. I used to work in a pottery in the 90s. Oh, nice. Which one? Do we know it? Is it a famous one? Yeah, it's contemporary, this fella, and he doesn't have I've checked. They won't go for. I think it'll probably go for about £7. That's if I decide to sell it. But look at it; it's just a nice little vase, and I just thought, oh, that's cute. Now I did in that shop. I picked up something, and I think I might go back and get it if it's there. Park Rose Pottery, sister company to Hornsey Pottery. Oh, nice. Very good. The only Hornsey that I know is obviously they do like the cuts, but they do the fauna and the like Bambi, not Bambi, what they call it, like woodland creatures. Do you know what I mean? Like the tiny little dainty ditties, you know. Yeah, the Huntsy whimsies. Oh, I'm trying to get out. I got this. I can't believe I paid up for this. I paid £5 for this. And it's diesel. Did I get it? Something about cream. This is cream. And I don't know why. I might actually send it back because it's just a bit much. It's a large, and I think it's a ladies. Yeah, a lot of brown stuff, yeah. There we go. So I think I might send that back. I've got now I do have some more clothing, but it's over there, so I'm not going to get it. So I won't subject you to this. To all my clothing. Hi Dave, you all right, mate? Yeah, I got a Tommy Hilfiger golf jumper, and it's actually really nice. It's 50% merino wool, and it's coming into golf season, so it might do quite well. And I've got a Ralph Lauren, but what's that other the good? It's a Ralph Lauren hoodie, but what's it called? Oh, I've forgotten the name. Hang on, bear with. I've got it on here because I did some research. I hope it's still on here. Oh no, I don't think it is. Is it Billington? What's it called when it's like got like a coat of arms there? It's like a crest. Is it Billington? Not really. Oh, that's going to really annoy me now. Might have to go and get it. Does any of you guys know? I don't put it on you. Embroidery. No, it's like it is embroidered, but it's Ralph Lauren, and it's something else. It's like a specific name. And now my internet's not working. What a memento. Here it is. So that's like the what's it, and it's got a bleaker coat of arms of logo. No, it's a specific thing. Bleaker. That's one thing it used to do really well. And the polos, if you've got you know that like the polo shirts, if it's usually oversized. This thing is like oversized. That's kind of like a thing to look out for. But yeah, it's natural brand. It's like a style that they do. But bleaker, and I think the jackets go for quite a lot of money. But it's quite nice. I paid £5 for it, and I think is it a large or is it a medium? Oh, it's a small. Probably not the best, but yeah, bleaker Ralph Lauren. That's one to look out for. Also, big Ralph logo, Ralph Seber. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Where is it? Oh. Okay, so this is a large Tommy Hilfiger golf. I've got it here now. It's like a green, and I paid £5 for that as well. Honestly, this charity shop, I thought it was going to be really good. It's really good for women's clothing, but really bad for men's. It's horrible. It's keeping the brain. Yeah, bleaker. Keep that in you, because I don't pick up Ralph Lauren. But if it's really weird, really ugly, or you know, oversized things, then it's fine. Where we're going? Ah, yeah. Armani, £3, so it can't be all bad. Okay. And if it is a nice shade, it's like a dark green, which is quite nice. I think I put it on my Instagram. They're right over there. I can't go and get them. I got 3 football shirts. I got a Liverpool one, and 2 Port Vale ones. The Port Vale ones are the same year, 2017, but they're home and away, and they're double XL, 2XL. And they go for about £30 each. And the Liverpool one is a 2011, 2012, and it's got Suarez on the back. Is it Luis Suarez? Yeah, so that can go for good money. It's like 40 odd quid. Hey, Chop Chop, you're right. Yeah, so I think I've done all right. Hello, Jody, you're right. Yeah, so they cost I think £6 each. I think it's £5 or £6. It's £6 each. So I've done all right on them. I think I've done good. Oh, by the way, how's everybody's sales? Because yesterday my sales were really bad, and then literally after the big stream that we did, I got a offer for something that I listed that day. Just the weird and wonderful world of eBay. Can't keep up. And then I got a couple of other offers that I accepted, obviously. I think I ended the day on like 60 odd quid, which has been my lowest for like a long time. But today I hit my target. I'm already quids in, which is good. Hey Jill, you all right? So JPK, you all right? Right. Let's finish off these bits. I bought some cut glass, a trio of leather suitcases, some designer boots, etc. Oh, nice. You Hiya, AA. How are you? You say, I need to go on a buying ban, and then you go and buy stuff, Dave. Ledge. Absolute legend. Right. I am doing this. Sold a light switch. Oh, I thought you said, I read that wrong. I thought you said a Switch Lite for $333. I was like, do you know how much Nintendo Switches go for? But no, it's a light switch. I can't help it. Yeah. Because it said on radio this morning eBay was getting rid of a lot of their staff due to downturn. Well, do you know, it's because I think it's because the market share that they own is slowly getting smaller. And so they're putting up the fees. They put the fees every year, but they're putting up the fees. So a lot of the sellers are moving on to other platforms, and the other platforms are growing. So, I mean, it's still the juggernaut that it's always been, but yeah, sales slow, but we're niching down, but at 630-ish items of clothing now. Hoping it improves, start hitting 2, 3, 4K listing clothing. Yeah, I'd say. Geordie Thrifters, I really like following them. They've got I don't know how they do it. They must have like masses of. I don't know how they list so much, but they are like on fire. They're amazing right now. I love their Instagram when they start posting stuff. I'm like, ooh, what's selling? What sells for them? Okay, so I think I did those the other day, and I did that one, but I listed it in Thingy Bob. God damn it. I'll just zip them up. None of my investment is flying out yet by my close eBay. I always like when I was like, buy my shit. Why is no one buying my shit? Any profit is good profit. Exactly. That's what you got to keep in mind. And if it's slow, try something new. Not try something new. I mean, try picking up something new, because I find that like I have a mixture of things, and I find sometimes that one area sells and another area dips, or I kind of have good sales on both. So it's nice to have different eggs in different baskets, if you know what I mean. Spread it out a little bit, a smidge. Oh, I've done them. I know I've done them. I've got a folder and I'm just like putting stuff away. that I know that I've done. And then I can move on then. Yeah, these plates I've listed, but they're a bit of a pain. There we go. Right, and I'm going to do some pictures as well. Oh, actually, I did get some stuff like from the car boot that I haven't shown yet. Got a Spider-Man mask. It wasn't £1, it was 3 for £1, and I don't know if it works properly or not. I'm going to have to properly check. Like, I've seen these lights actually come on, so I think they do work. Is it in here that you press? Yeah, I don't know. I've actually got one up online already, so I've still got some Thomas bundle left. So, and I've got this Thomas folder. Also, a part that I got, there was so many 3 for £1 like lots, and the boilers decided to kick in now. Great. Yeah, so that was 33p. What's his name? Cottontail. TY. I think I said it the other day, but I'll say it again. You want the yellow jacket bunny, and you want rainbow designs. I've forgotten what year it is. I think it might be 2014. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But it's Cottontail, I think. Not Cottontail, Flopsy or Mopsy. But it's the yellow jacket, and it's rainbow designs, because that goes for 30 to 40 quid. People forget about that. Oh, this is probably the most terrifying thing I've ever bought. It looks like Gordon the Gopher's evil cousin. Is that absolutely atrocious? I bought some Hobbs dresses, nice, and a Spitfire in a globe ornament. And an IT suitcase with. The suitcase should go for about 50. Nice, yeah. The Tang suitcase is about 100 upwards. Cost me 7 for the trio and the single ticket. Oh, very good. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that? Does anybody know who he is? Because he's the same kind of my best friend and Cuddle Me. He's got Cuddle Me on that heart. Look at that. I've got a Gordonish gopher, but with no eye. Like, one of his eyes is missing. So now I've got like Hobbs wool skirts are very good sellers, £40, but dresses are always slow for me. Yeah. So I've got them. I'm going to bundle them up. Yeah. 80s polyester. Build-A-Bear. I don't know why. I've got basically got a load of stuff, and it works out like 4 for £1. At the all teddies are 4 for £1 at this. What's it? So yeah, Build-A-Bear. I think this is the one that's actually worth a tenner. I did some research and I've got 2. Yeah. So this one isn't worth much, like a £5, but this one I think is actually worth a tenner. I go for not a scare. Won't be anything wrong if you did. I got an Andrex bag. So it's an Andrex puppy. Got a little bag. I don't know if you can put like a toilet roll, a bog roll in it and hold it up. I don't know. There we go. I don't know when it doesn't. I don't think this is vintage. I've seen a few online, and the ones that sell are the bigger ones. I've been selling like you know, the plushes that are actually bags and like rucksacks. they have been selling really well. I sold an Elmo one that I think I put up live on one of the streams, and it sold within a couple of days. I've sold a bear one that I got in a bundle of like handbags for like 20 quid. It's weird. I don't know who's buying these sort of things. Yeah, so if you can't tell, it's been a kind of like a what's it day? Ooh, yeah. See, yeah, it's been a bit of a Peter Rabbit kind of weekend with at the car boot. I just grabbed a load, and they're not worth much, but for 25p each, you can't complain. That was like a nervous laugh. Like, we'll see. Oh, this one's nice, but it just needs a wash. I'm going to throw it in the wash. It's a Mamas and Papas little chime doll. Oh, can anyone tell me who this is? I don't know if it's what's his name? Not Sweep. Not Sooty, sorry. Is it Sooty? No, Sweep. Not Sweep. And I don't think it's what's his name? But look, it's like a freaky kind of stretch Snoopy. There's no labels, no tags or anything. Ew. Yeah, I thought it was Snoopy. That's why I got him, because old Snoopies can go really well. I got a Betty Boot purse for 50p. Now it's go for about 50. And some designer boots for 450. I can't remember the name. They go for about 60, 70. Oh, very good. Then they run out of money. That's how I kind of was. I run out of money. Yeah. A bit weird, isn't he? Oh. Sorry, I got these today. I forgot to say. These are Sergio Tacchini, like boots, and I got them for £4.10. Pretty decent. However, the comps aren't encouraging. They're like 15 to 20. But they are nice. Like, I know the Sergio Tacchini zip tops, they can do quite well. They're like 20 to £30, depends on the colour. Okay, so these are Peppa Pig. The reason why I got these, they're like coin purses, so they've all got like zips on them. I'm going to bundle them all up, but they've got the tags. Or that one's got the tag. I'm going to put them in like a little bundle, and if I put them up for like a tenner for all of them. Sweet dog, but he was grey. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, look, flower out of Bambi, but it's not just Bambi, it's made exclusively promotional item Buena Vista Home Entertainment. So it's when they released it on VHS or DVD, they usually do like a little toy. And I don't know whether it's Bambi or Bambi 2. Right, driving but listening. We'll be back in chat when I get. No problem, mate. Don't worry. Concentrate on your driving. Oh, I've got something in my eye. Now, I'm going to research this. I'm not research. I'm going to bring it up on my phone because this one is a bit interesting. Oh, bloody hell. There we go. And I want to show you so that you know that I'm telling the truth. What's it? Where you been today? I've been to a Dougie Mac. This guy, they got this at the car boot, a part of the 4 for £1 jobby. And it's got his tag. Look at him. Now, this is the only one online, and I'm just trying to bring it all up. And it's got 25% off of this offer. So I'm just gonna see. Can you make it out? $67.50. What? So £56, and then like the ridiculous postage. I'm just gonna have to do this. So it was $90. Who's selling that for $90? Anywho, so that's kind of an amazing find because that's the only one online. However, of course, there's however. Off Newcastle in the morning. Oh, nice. I went through Newcastle today, actually. However, this needs restitching because look, the neck is ripped. So I know someone who can stitch it for me. No, there's no sold. Looks like a sailor bear. It does, but I think it's the natural. It says natural science, and I think preserving the earth for this and future generations. There is no website address on any, and usually with that kind of stuff, it's website. So I think this is 90s. I think it's a 90s one, and I think it's made with special hypoallergenic fabric, which is pretty good. Yeah, Natural Science, Iowa. So for some reason, someone put one up for 50 odd quid. I don't think that's going to go for 50 odd quid. However, I'm going to have it stitched up. I'm going to put that in the listing that it's been altered, not altered, but like fixed. And there's no marks on it. It just looks rather kind of strange. It could be me. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put it up as. I might put it up at 30, 40. I don't know. Once it's fixed, maybe 30 more than likely, just to get it shifted. I thought that's unusual, that, and I found it in a bundle of teddy, so you never know. Got this guy. It's a mother care. It's not worth much. Comforter. If in doubt, comforters you can bundle up. There's this kind of comforter material here. I always pick up because I remember finding 2 comforters in Crew, and they were what they called Blanket and Beyond. Am I getting that right? And they were like 20 quid each, or near enough 20 quid each. And one was a really light pastel green, and one was like a pastel blue, and they had like a little animal on it. I think I forgot what he had, but really unusual. Blanket and Beyond, I think it's called. Hey, Dougie. You can just make out. I think it's on his last legs, that. George's bear, or Bing, sorry, Bing's. What's it, mate? Now, I did get these. These were a part of the freebie. It's not. This is from the freebie from the car boot. It's Rayware. It's the only reason why I got it. And it was the only thing that wasn't being like loads of people like picking stuff. That was the only thing that I got. However, I did get these as well. There's one little marmalade pot. There's 2 little raspberry and blackberry pot. There's a little strawberry pot, and they're all in really good nick. They're not branded, these ones. That one, the teapot's Rayware, but they kind of all go together quite well. So I don't know whether to like do like a little bit of a big bundle, or I might just do a bundle with these 3 because they're all the same kind of like brand. Did you pick them up? I thought you might have done. Yeah, and I just saw them because I saw this one in a different box. One of them was a different box, and then 2 of them were in the same box, weren't they? And I kind of like remembered, and I was like, oh, I could do like a little bundle when he started saying like, I'll take what you want. I was like, all right, I might as well. But yeah. Yeah, the reason why I didn't just film the boots is because I've just got so much stuff that I need to do. It's just adding more work, you know what I mean? So I thought, no, I'll just leave it. But yeah, it'd be rude not to. But yeah, oh, I tell you what I got. Oh, I've got them in here. What am I doing? Where am I going? Oh, I just want to show you this. Right, I got this for free as well off the freebie man. However, it is crazed and it is chipped and it's just a nightmare. I'm not going to sell it, but Laurel Birch in America, this is 1997. In America, is a really good brand. Apparently, Laurel Birch is a really good designer. I didn't know, but I just thought, oh, it's really unusual. I'll just do some research on it. So yeah, just if you've got time, just Google that name or put it in the eBay comps and just have a gander, because in America it does quite well apparently. Oh, I found a little Sylvanian bunny. Whoops. Clattering everywhere. I haven't even cleaned these yet. 3 offers, 3 sales in 30 seconds. What? Are they all different as well, or are they the same buyer? Are they the same buyer, or are they all different? This is Royal Dalton every day, and I've sold these before, and I've also got two dinner plates as well. He's collecting tomorrow. Is that from the Leek auction, the Berry Hilton? I've sold, I think, a pair of these before for decent money, if I can't remember. Yeah, so these need a clean. I haven't. Even so, I've got 4 side plates and 2 dinner plates. So I'm going to sell the side plates all in one and the 2 dinner plates. But I've sold them before, I'm sure I have. And I've sold the dishes that they have, like platters. Not sure where it gets, but I'm sure I've seen him at Berry Hilton with his lad. I'm sure I've seen them there a while ago. I got this free as well from him. It's just a Tupperware box, Termico style. I think it's a Spanish one. Oh. Yeah, just a picnicky Tupperware thing. I got the M&M's World, 2005. Look at that. Isn't that really good? It made me laugh. Yeah. And I got this. You think, oh, it's just a wine cooler. No, it's ba-dum. I love that. Ba-dum. It's like Netflix. Ba-dum. Yeah. And it says 1989 on it. I don't think it's from 1989. Ba-dum. Yeah, exactly. Very odd. So maybe. Yeah. And I think they only go for about 10 of these, which was a bit disappointing. Now, the other third item that I got is over there, I think. Yeah, it is. And basically, it's from the film Robots. Do you remember the animation Robots? And it's like a toy in a box, and it came in the box. If it was complete, it'd go for about 50 quid. I think if it had like the figures in, it would be pretty good. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But I have quite a lot of shit to get through. So what I'm going to do today, for the rest of the stream, I'm going to do some of the plushes. Oops. Put on that. Decided I'm going to do some of the plushes. I'm going to put these here because I'll do them after. Are you picking up lots of clothing still, Mandy, or a mixture of items? Oh, that's what I wanted to. Hang on, bear with. Just wanted to give a shout out to somebody, if you don't mind. Where is it? Ooh. Technology, you'd have it. Right. So I don't know if everybody follows her, but Elvend, who's Alison, she's getting rid of a. How can I explain it? It's like a lighting studio lighting system. So you've got like tripods and stuff like that, and then like a reflector, and it's like quite semi-professional. She's a where did she put it? It's would be I retested in some pro lighting stuff, tripods and everything. It was a while ago. She's getting rid of it because it's taking up too much space. But it's basically, hang on, let me try. Oh, it might have gone off. It has. Yeah, so she's getting rid of some lighting stuff. So if anybody needs any like big kind of lighting stuff and they've got enough room, contact Elvens, who's Alison, on Instagram because she's looking to get rid. And she'll do you a really, really, really ridiculously good price as well. So she's just desperate to get rid, or else she'll just donate it. So just if you're interested, you can find her. She's lovely. Right. Let's start with flour. Oh, of course, I just picked the wrong one. Yeah, I put a YouTube short up. It was about 12 o'clock. And I went back to it about 6 hours later. Well, just before I came on here, actually. And it had only had like one view. I was like, that's unusual. Oh, there's my phone. So I re-uploaded it. And then like within like 20 minutes, it had like 60 views or something like that. Or 30, 40, 50 views. I can't remember what. I'll check. But I was like, what's going on there? What happened there? And I think it was because I was using a piece of music in it that wasn't allowed. Weird, that, isn't it? Let's have a look. So this teapot's getting in the way now. Tea for two. We're late for tea, as the March Hare said. Right. Done. Okay, let's picture this. I don't know how like other people get on, but sometimes don't you just find it a bit overwhelming? All the little jobs that you have to do. Do you know, like finding stuff, washing it, researching it, listing it, putting it into storage, and then refinding it in storage, and then then you've got to put all your taxes aside, and it's like there's a lot in there to do when you think about it, and that's per like every item. It's like, geez, Louise. There's a lot to do in a single day. Well, am I missing something? What's going on? Hi, Pete WW. I missed all that. Some nagging me for money. For bloody e-tokens. Oh, it's not real. Tell me it's not real. Play like Monopoly instead. If there's cake, I'll come. Just got a small sale. It's the magic of the stream. I'm telling you, the magic of the live stream. People get sales on these live streams. I mean, I think they would anyway. Let's be honest. But I'm taking it for the win. Why not? Right, I'm determined to list at least something. I am. Let me just do this. Right. Oh, I bought some trainers the other day, 40 odd quid. I think I've told you. Oh, they're so nice. I think they're coming in the next couple of days. Can't wait. Had a good sale as soon as you went off air last night. I wish we'd play it off to a land down under. Oh, that's weird. I had a sale. I did a live on Instagram this morning, and it kind of lasted a bit longer than I thought it would. But straight after I did the live, I had an offer. I was like, what? And obviously I accepted it. And then when I was driving to pick up my stuff, I had another offer, and that was a really juicy sale actually. I started getting up at 6 a.m. Get woken up going. Really helps. Or pre just paid, someone now spend the money. That's the way in it. It's like, oh yes, I've made all that money, and then like, okay, you've got postage gone, taxes gone, and then the kids come along and nickel your money. Right. Yeah, so I've already hit my target, so I'm kind of chill tonight. Like last night, I don't know if you, I was kind of like trying to manifest as much as I could, and it wasn't happening. As soon as I went off, it did. But you never knew. Welcome back, Dave. Right. A woman purchased 12 items this morning. Wow, not looking forward to packing them. Oh my god. Hopefully not all in the same, unless like this, they're really tiny. Like when it comes to like multiple purchases, and to be fair, most people they do actually ask if they buy when they're buying like loads. They say, "Oh, can you re-invoice me?" I was like, "Well, because it's loads, it might be too big, to, send off." So I always say, "Do you mind me if I package them into two?" Usually they're like fine with it, but keep checking my eBay. No, all breakable and large. Ooh, that's tough, that isn't it? I don't know what I'd say about that. I would be like, do you mind me splitting it into two? And then charging like 80% of, you know what I mean? Like 80% of two postage to make it seem a bit more attractive. If you think, if they're getting 12 and say like your average postage is like £4.99, say, or £4.85, whatever. I mean, that's like 40 odd quid, 50 odd quid in postage, depends on the size of the item. So if they're asking to like, combine everything, they're saving a lot of money on postage, aren't they? I did that with some plates a while ago, and I was a bit, I was a bit iffy. When they were like when we were kind of like working out stuff, I was like, well, to be fair, I've taken an offer. I'm combining postage. I think they saved about 20 odd quid on everything altogether, and they were fine with it, to be honest. So that told her will be in several parts. Yeah, she paid over 250 including shipping. Well, if you want an item, I mean, this is the thing. I feel like people, particularly, look, I think it's on Depop, it's mainly a younger crowd, obviously, but I get a lot of people, a lot of your people saying, "Oh, can you just take off the postage?" And I was like, "Well, I don't offer free postage, really, unless I said if they're like buying a lot of items, I will, because I'll combine all the postage because they're mainly like clothing or like toys and stuff, so it doesn't actually cost me anything to reduce it. But like, I hate when they go like, "Oh, would you do this, this, and this all in?" They say all in, and I'm like, no, postage costs, and I'm not absorbing that. A sale, yes, only £14, but listed the jeans around an hour ago. Nice. Oh, I love it when people get sales on the street. I feel like I need I'm going to invest in something where like a button and it goes like sale. Like I'm going to put like a light there. And so, in fact, I haven't put my lights on tonight. What? Where is it? Come on. Well done, James. Oh, did I get it done? Do you know what I've got in my head as well? And another. What? I do need like a what's it like? Well, you know, one of those like cracklers. Where is it? No, I'll find it another time. Yeah, I think I might invest in it now. Get something off Amazon, like a button where it. I need like a bell or something. I worked for this company, this telecoms company, and literally they had a bell thing for when somebody reached a target, and you had to get up and walk across the room, and everyone was like, "Oh, look, he's got the sales! He's got sales!" It was so kind of like mortifying. I was like, "Oh my god!" 2 nights in a row during your stream, George, is my good luck charm. Well, just saying. Right, I'm gonna put these up. Oops. That's it. If we can, even though hi, Wedge Picker, you all right? Whoop. We're going sales galore. People are getting sales left, right, and centre, which is fab. Okay, so well done. So I'll do this one. Oh no, it's that horrible stuff. You can tell it's been in a charity shop. They haven't been in it, but I haven't been able to sell it. Oh, it's horrible. It goes right through me, this as well. I mean, luckily it's like not a paper kind of like jigsaw box or game box or something. It's just plastic, but still. There we go. Yeah, so I've got it in my head, and I don't know why it's been in my head all day. I know why, actually, because I was singing it the other day. Does anybody remember Cagney and Lacey? The theme tune to that. I put it on one of my stories music. It's in my head now. Yeah, so I was like, I'm not going to do any charity shops this week. I'm just going to do my car boot on Sunday. I'm going to go to that event on Saturday and then car boot on Sunday, and then that's it. Of course, I've been to the car boot today. I've been to the charity shop today. Just typical. Do you have weekly sourcing budget? No. I have a feeling I'd just get even more depressed if I had a budget, because I'd be blowing it every week. No, I think I have car boot budgets because it's easier to stick to because it's like on the day, you know. And usually, see, it's all. Usually, it's about this year so far. So in January, I haven't gone over £30 at the car boot, which is good. I had 2 goldfish as a child called Cagney. Did you really? That has just made my night. I love that. My internet's been really slow again. So did. Mary Beth. Chris Cagney. Kicking that door in. Yeah, my mum used to be a massive fan, and we used to have videos on it and stuff. And I always remember the fella. He was the guy who was he was in the Karate Kid. He was the villain in the Karate Kid, and he's just come back in the spin-off Cobra Kai. He's the villain in that. And he was their friend, or not friend. Did he have it off with Tyne Daly? No, not Tyne Daly. She was married, wasn't she? What's Imajiggy? Oh, what's her name? You know her. Chris. Chrissy. Sharon. What's her face? Sharon Glass. That's it. Bloody hell. I had a name in my head and everything. Sharon Glass. Yes. It was the inspector, not the inspector, the detective. Did she have an affair with him or something at one point? I can't remember. It's been years since I watched an episode. They need to. I mean, I know they have like box sets, and they have like these streaming services that have them on, but I don't know. The Gentle Touch. There's Becky. Yeah, I think that might be his name. You think he's in the Karate Kid, the actor? I mean, not the character. He's in the original Karate Kid, I think. Oh my God! Can you believe that kid out of Indiana Jones is nominated for an Oscar? How cool is that? And I know him as Data, obviously, like from the Goonies. Dempsey and Makepeace, my forward replacement. So what did I add? Goldfish. I think I had one of those long fishes and then 2 goldfish, and I called one Woody, Buzz, and Slinky. And except Slinky, every time we tried to feed him, we opened up the top of the he jumped out. I think he was suicidal. Are you cheeky? All right. I understand you could probably come at a very weird moment, like Slinky was suicidal. Oh, that goes into there, doesn't that? The sax music. The Bear Workshop. I don't know why I keep buying. Actually, no, they're only like 25p, so it's not that bad. We're all good. We're getting there. I had some good pickups today. The football shirts are a real plus. Once they sell. I've got another football shirt hanging up in my wardrobe, actually. I don't know why. It's in my wardrobe. I think it just I was doing like an Instagram thing and it's kind of stayed there. I had a one-legged chicken. Sorry, that's not funny. But the one check, they fell off the back of a lawn. I had a gun as a kid. Used to throw myself over the bed doing stunts, pretending to be. Did you kick doors down? I'm like, Chrissy. What did I put? Did I put it in the wrong one? I don't like getting political, but did anybody that was so That was so me, such a tomboy I was. That's cool. Did anybody watch what President Biden did? He basically conned the Republican Party into agreeing with him live on a national telly, like in front of millions. It was genius. I was quite impressed. Right, I wonder if this is going to take forever now. Oh, bummer. Hi, Alison. You all right? There's me. There it is. How, what, where, when? His State of the Union address, he basically conned every Republican into applauding for him. It was brilliant. And so they've secured healthcare for the next 5 years, which is genius. Turns out 2 of my sales was just 1. Forgot I had an additional charge for Aurora. That's bummer, isn't it? At least you got 1. That's still good. It's 1 more than I've got. It's too big. I like doing a bit of cleaning now. See, this is another thing. Like, we have to do our cleaning. We have to do this and that. Exactly. It's still a sale. Still a sale, James. Don't worry. Okay. So I was cleaning a Emma Bridgewater mug the other day, and I was cleaning it, and I just got lost in thought, and I was like doing, and then it literally went ching out my hand, and it went bang on the table. I was in the back room there, went bang on the table, and by the time I panicked and went like that, and I knocked it, and it went flying off the table, and hit the wall. Did not break, did not mark. It was perfect. I was like, oh my god. I think luck smiled on me that day. How's your day been, Alison? Have you had good sales? Heart-stopping moment. It was like a £20 mug. And it was lush because I really like Bridgewater stuff. I like going to, if you go to the cafe, because they give you all different types of stuff. So you have a different mug, you have a different plate, you have a different like teapot if you order some tea. They're cute. And the cake's quite nice, actually. Let's give this a bit of a wee wipe. Yeah, I'm jealous. Tonks, they've got a 99p charity shop, or I think there was a sale on it. It was 99p. Oh my god. What we wouldn't do for 99p charity shop. I was like, nothing amazing, but was chuffed with the gilet thing I told you about. Yeah. Sorry, I'm logged in as me, not my Insta for some reason. It's all good. Okay. I saw Rummage's fleet box. Didn't look too good to me. He picked it up. Yeah, well, I'm staying away from Fleek. I'm just... Was he sponsored by it by any chance? I'm steering the shit now. I shouldn't. Always 99p every week. Jealous. See, I think charity shops need to be a bit more savvy. They need to have like your supermarket brands. They need to put them at 99p or even 49p or 50p. They need to do a permanent 50p rail just to get the shit out of the way. Plus, it'll raise a bit more money for them because they're not just sitting around stuff. He says something about Fleek sorting any issues out or something if you post something. Okay, right, so it's finally decided to wake up. Yeah, my phone takes ages to log in, not log in, but like connect. Rummage, to be fair, wasn't happy reading news as bad as this. He contacted Fleet to reply to all the comments. That was nice. That was good of him, actually. Probably. Right. Oh, what's that? Yeah. Such a numpty. Yeah, I'm not going to give it a go. I'm going to respectfully decline any sort of Fleek or wholesale stuff. I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, should I? And I kind of put a poll up and everyone was like, no, don't do it. So I was like, all right, I won't do it. What the hell? But no, I don't think I will. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, when it comes to that kind of thing, you know what you might as well do? Just go on Facebook and buy some of the bundles that other people are putting up. Because you never know, you might find some good bits in that. Right, I'm determined to do at least one listing tonight. Have a great weekend, guys. Time to go and play Warzone. Nice. Night, Wellsbroker. Just noticed Fleek only replied to my video about them. I left him a message. Ooh, drama live. Yeah, I listed obviously this morning. I did 20 listings this morning. I did a couple earlier on. So I'm gonna do a couple more now, just really quickly. 1989. I think it's up. Love what cooler, that's what I was looking for. Sometimes it's just a matter of keywords, isn't it? When you got like the cooler. So someone's got one up for 15 quid. It's like, behave yourself. Yes, another person's got one up for £11. Going to have a game one day, Tax, yeah. I can't play COD, to be honest. I haven't got the mentality for COD. It's a bit like when George Clooney does coffee adverts, you just think, really? You're just selling your soul now. Exactly. Who was it who was selling bread? Was it Robert De Niro who did the bread advert? He got 1,000 wins. No way. Everyone did cherry boxes. That's another example of selling out. Cherry boxes, what are they? Have I missed something? What's the cherry box? I feel like I missed something there. Ooh, fizzy. Yeah, I would never be sponsored unless it's something that I would use personally. I don't know. Unless I'd say, like, I'm being sponsored by them. And I'd literally, all I say is, I'll say, I need the money. So it's cash grab. Buy it if you want. Links below. You know what I mean? I'd make it into a joke that I'm selling out. Like home bargain stuff. Oh, right. I can't get a win on this one. Cherry was that the household goods. Tamabel to Cherry, I'm sure. I might be wrong. Cherries have gone bust. They must have sent too many freebies out to influencers, probably. If you're playing with randoms, that's why we play with for all the same. So yes, you're a team then. You're like a team. Do you have scheduled games together? That's good. It's a good idea that. I use bug roll, but I ain't flagging Anjax. Flogging Anjax, you mean? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've got to at least use it, and it's got to be relevant, if you know what I mean, to the channel. If ever I get sponsored, or if you ever make it to monetization or whatever, and I get sponsored, it'd have to be something like reseller related, and if it'd help. Otherwise, I'll just turn it into a joke, and I'll just be like, "Yeah, I'm selling out. I'm making money. I need to pay my bills." And what? They did have everyone and his mate doing them. All right. Yeah, turns out that's it. I always end up with randoms. Whenever I used to play Fortnite, I used to get people from like India. Like, what's that? And I was like, I can't understand you, mate. I need to lisp, but can't be asked. Go into the shed to get close to this. Too cold out there. Yeah, it's horrible in it, and it's freezing. Aren't they saying that they were meant to? There was meant to be another snowball or whatever, but we're not getting it now. That's it. Honestly, just sells itself. I know, and to be honest, I don't think I'll ever be that big anyway. If I'm being 100% honest. Excuse me, it's that Coke. It's making me burp. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be that big anyway. So I don't think I've got anything to worry about. And yeah, I don't. As long as it helps them pay their bills, like the people who do it. I know, like George Ross, he does a lot of stuff like that, and it's like I've got no problem with him saying like, "Oh, I'm doing it sponsored by like Zip Sale," or that kind of thing, because it all goes to it goes to him, and it goes to like supporting the channel, supporting him and his family and everything. I haven't got a problem with that at all. It's with the people who are like not multi-millionaires, but like really, really, really popular. Like I'm trying to think of other famous YouTubers who did. Do you remember Better Health? That's a mental health support scheme. Everyone was doing it, and they were doing like those gummy bears as well, and it's like those vitamin bears, and they're like, "Oh, I'm a health channel. Have these basically these sweets that give you an extra vitamin B," and it's like just eat. It's like just eat a bit of lettuce. You can get the same amount. Yeah. And they're already like really rich and kind of not famous, but they've got like millions of subscribers and stuff. Yeah. Sorry, I just went off on one then. If you promote bubble wrap, tape, polymer, that's cool. Exactly, that's fine. I've got a problem with that. But Hoover's clean, toilet clean, etc. It's just milking your. Yeah, exactly. I'm in my shed and it's empty. All the backlog gone to the boot sale. I've got to start afresh. All right, cool. You do want to just check your solds. Stackable fruit pastels, yeah. Nice weapon. I hope you're doing something similar in the summer. Yeah, you're gonna do when the thrift map gets up and going. You're gonna do like a yard sale, like a community yard sale. I wouldn't mind doing one of them. That'd be cool. Right, where's the? Oh, I'm a dickhead. Why has it done that? I know. There it is. I haven't transferred them over. Oh, Billy Billy. There we go. You're on my saved sold. Listen, I might just have a few accounts. Yeah, I've got I think it's 2 or 3. I've got one personal one which is just mine. I don't really I haven't got anything on it. I only buy through it, but then my other ones, my business ones, I've tried to like niche down in them, like on separate ones. but they've just bled into each other and they're just like any other account. So I keep having to sign in and out. It's like, oh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly filter off onto the other, and then what I'm going to do, I've got enough listings now to warrant a shop. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. It'll probably be by summer I'll do that, because I'm not bleeding money or anything like that, but I'm paying a little bit more than the usual by not having a shop. But I've got enough items to warrant one, if you know what I mean. So 2 business. Yeah. I'm the same. I'm going to start sorting in a share. Hi, Mandy. You all right? I have 3 phones. Have you really got 3 phones? Nah, just have the same one. But it's like the other. What's it? I've got another. Well, access to another YouTube account which does quite well. But like this one is just like my personal reselling one. So we got a shop. Waste of money, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, and the shop fees are going up. And the fact that you can have free, the only thing that, I mean, you can't get free scheduling because it costs 10p, but that's changing in March. And that's one that I think is probably the best tool for a reseller is scheduling, to me personally. Signing in and out passes me right up. Do you have a backup eBay account in case you lose one? Well, that's what I mean. I've got 2. So what I might do, I might filter everything off onto one, and then that spare one will be my backup one just in case. Can't keep the one. Yeah, exactly. Right, I'm trying to do. There it is. Right at the bottom. Of course it is. Right, I definitely have to list this one thing. I'm going insane. We only have the basic shop, yeah. That says they can link them, so we'll lose. Anyway, yeah. I think it's with the depending if you different people or under different names. So if you're a couple, you could have one each, and if one gets a bit iffy and gets, do you know, like how Chris Daily Refinement, he got kicked off eBay for good, but when he was going on about it, he said his wife's one would be left absolutely untouched, and it'll be fine, even though they lived at the same address. But if anything associated with his credit card, his name, then he'd be in violation again, and he'd have it cut off or something stupid like that. Income day that my kids would starve. Yeah. Just sort of, hi Philip, are you all right? Do you mean different eBay? Yeah, different eBay accounts. Yeah, so my understanding is that you can have up to 7 eBay accounts. I thought you means different accounts on the phone, like Google. No, I mean, if you've got like different phones, it'll be easier because then if you've got say like 3 different phones, technically, you could have 3 different accounts, so you don't have to keep on signing in and out of the same account. It's our only income 2 plus 2 kids. Yeah, it's amazing how many people rely on reselling and the power that eBay have just to turn it off. I mean, I think there's a load of people that got kicked off of Vinted. You have 3 phones. Oh my God, that's a commitment, Mandy. That is a commitment. But then, is it just you, or is it you and your partner? You don't have to answer that if it's a bit personal. Tell me to bugger off. But then, like, if you both have one, like monitoring one, then it's not so bad. But if it's just like one person, you like. Do you remember out of Men in Black? Have you ever seen Men in Black with the alien who's on the reception and he's got all those tentacles and he's like doing lots of things? That's probably what it feels like. I like to juggle, yeah. You can have more than one eBay account. I choose one at the moment. I list everything. Yeah, is it her name? She's always flipping. I heard lots got kicked off Vinted. Yeah, I mean, I think they're trying to find a way to do like business sellers, if you know what I mean. So right now, I think it goes off however many you list and however many you sell. So I don't sell a lot on Vinted. I probably make about £100 a month on Vinted. He does post and deals with stock storage. Vinted is clamping down now on resellers. Yeah, they are. So I try and put up like a couple of things like every other day. So I'm trying to stay under the radar on Vinted until they get their kind of systems up and running, because obviously it's a French company, but I think they're creating a system for business sellers. I don't know, AA. I don't know why they're being so arsy about resellers. Quite a few of those had used Zipsale, and I wonder if that had. Oh, clever. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, you might be right, Philippa. Yeah, I wonder if it's something to do with like the algorithm, because if they know it's on yours, if they know you've got it on other platforms, they'll be like, bugger off then, if you know what I mean. But I don't understand it, because they're literally taking money out of their own pockets. I have a shop on eBay. It does help, I feel, with traffic. Yeah. Yeah, because you can do like campaigns, can't you? Nab them all via zip sale, worst thing to use. Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, and I did use it when it first started. I used it, and it was beta testing, if you know what I mean. So like, there was too many bugs, like things weren't getting taken down, and it was a bit like, oh. Luckily, my Vinted survived, so I've got a featured shop. How's that? No, how's that like? Why? I mean, like, how's that? Is it good? Do you prefer a featured shop to a basic? Because I have had a basic in the past, and I was tempted to get a featured shop, and now I'm at the point where I've got enough to warrant a featured shop, I think. So I might be saving a bit of money anyway. I don't get Vinted. There are people on there with thousands of feedback and 500 items for sale, but then normal people get kicked off. Well, exactly. It's weird, isn't it? But it's bloody French. It's run by the French. Maybe it's something to do with tax. Businesses maybe means more tax for them. Yeah, maybe. I think they're trying to figure out how to get money from business sellers or resellers, and they're probably in the background working on it. I've got 2,250 listings, so it works out. But yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not up there yet, but I'm kind of creeping up, and I think I've got enough to warrant it properly, and it'll affect me, because it's like so many pennies every month in it per item. Yeah, I'm determined to get at least a couple of these. What's it done? I say that every day, and I'm like, right, Gobby. I'm like, nim. But I always get it done, and I think it's helping, because I do get sales every day. I haven't had a donut day. Out of curiosity, when was everybody's last donut day? Because I've been speaking to a lot of people, and when I ask them, they're like, "Oh, we don't know." It's like, it's been a while since any of us had like proper donut days, which is good. 2016. That's amazing. Yeah, the price is it £8 plus you get free scheduling listings, and I was just like I said, I think that is a game changer, because it's 10p per one, and I don't mind paying it if I'm going on a holiday for a couple of days, and I pay like, say, like what, 5 items throughout the day. That's 50p, and you're away for 10 days. Well, that's only a fiver. I mean, come on, I can afford that. But like, you know what I mean? Like it's still a bit of a pain. And they get rid of the scheduled listing chart. Yeah, yeah. What's it say? Day after Boxing Day. Saturday gone was my last blank. Oh wow. Yeah, I've had a couple of. I haven't had a real. The lowest day I've had recently was 60 quid, and that was the other day. That's what I mean. The other day I was a bit like, ooh. Yesterday, sorry, I was a bit kind of like on edge because I hadn't had any sales, and then I ended up having like, I think it was just short of 60 quid. It was like £58 something, and I was like, oh my god, that's the lowest I've ever had. That's the lowest I've had in. It was well over like a year and a half, and I was like, ugh. I think the last time I had a no sale day was about. It was a long time ago, good few years. But yeah, low sales. It depends what you sell, I suppose. Is that on one account or across all? I do it across all. Across all. So sometimes I find that when one is underperforming, one overperforms. It's weird. Like eBay turns off the tap a little bit and then turns it back on. It's like, what? Right. I've done flour, I think. Has it been done? I wrote plenty of watches, so I'm sending out offers, but yeah, so I definitely do that too. It's weird, isn't it? Don't you feel? I think it's definitely something into, you know, how when people say, oh, if you consolidate everything onto one shop, then are we just going to have random days where they just dip because eBay's decided to mess around with the algorithm? Because if that's the case, I'd rather have like a balance of two. Because then if one dips, one will still stay the same and vice versa. So that's how I've been getting through, I feel. I don't think many people talk about the benefits of having multiple accounts. I can cope with having different accounts. I start sending up. You've stopped sending offers. I'm addicted to sending it. It's like, oh, I better send. Taking on extra shops, yeah. Just back from shed, more clothes to list freezing. Do you know? I just have a feel like when Tonks, the couple, she's gonna come downstairs or go, walk in on you, and you're just gonna be there like, "Ooh," like there's so many clothing to do. It's just like it's too much. So how much was it? Like 500 pieces? God, I'd pull my hair out, mate. I'm just be like, I can't do it anymore. But then again, if I had like chance to get like 500 teddies, same thing. Yeah, and I do to be honest, I kind of have been focusing on t-shirts a lot. Oh, there was a Lacoste t-shirt, and I was like this close to buying it because it was 2XL, and I've never seen a 2XL Lacoste, and it was really nice. I was like, oh, shall I? But it was like £7. I was like, oh, cool. I don't send them either. I'm going to Ford Boot tomorrow. Oh, you like that car boot, don't you? Video tomorrow afternoon. Very cool. Already put some good vintage toys this week. Cool. I spent £5 on a shoe lot once. Filled my living room floor to ceiling. Oh my god! I spending £5,000. I would be like, I hope you made more like a ton of money off that because I would be sweating. Night, Sharon. See you tomorrow. I'll be going in a minute. I've got one more listing to do. Then I've done 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know a whole 4, but I did 20 earlier on this morning. I've done a couple, so I've done about, I think it's 28. We probably would have done today, which is decent for me. Going. Yeah, but it took absolutely forever. It would do me fruit in that. I'd just be like, why? But then again, I suppose if you've only got like, if you've got multiple listings of like the same, you know what I mean? Should be all right. Well, Mandy, the FEMA, yeah, I remember that. The work boots and the car park one. Well, how much did he spend on that car park one? Was it like a couple of grand and it ended up bringing him like 30 odd grand? It's right place, right time sometimes, isn't it? He's doing really well. I love it when we all do well. You know what I mean? Like the community, we all do quite well. Like when everyone's telling, like, "Oh, I've sold this today," really gives everyone a bit. It gives me a bit of a boost. Like, oh, we're doing really well. That's really cool. I love finding like out other items and stuff that sell. Yeah. So I think it Ricky Resells. He said he doesn't like. It was probably a mistake him sharing his shop because a lot of the watchers are people that follow him. He says he gets some good like sales from watches of his channel. That's why I'm quite reluctant. I'm reluctant to give out my eBay store. Plus, I don't have a business address. My business address is my home address, and I'm not the only person that lives here. If I was living by myself, I'd probably just use me because then it's just me. But like, I think I'm going to get a business address. You know, like one of those external kind of addresses that they have in like office buildings and stuff, where people can send returns back and everything. I think I might do that, or try and find one that's near me. Forgot to say thumbs up, everyone. Thumbs up. So's Philippa. Can bring your stuff. Yeah, that's what I mean. The effects that it can have on your store. It's like the click through rate or something like that, and it can kind of have a bit of a negative effect. I think I heard Ricky saying something about that, and I was like, oh, I didn't think of that. But that's why I'm a bit reluctant to share my eBay store at first. Call you Pipster. Pipster the Flipster. Community store down in the street, but the amount of sub sales Nick now has far away anyway. Yeah, I suppose if you have quite a lot, then the benefits outweigh. Is it? Oh, Tam and Bell in the hizzy. Yeah, conversion rate. That's what I was trying to get at. Right. Let's do another one. Make it to 5. He remembers. And Pete said, do you have 300 devices? Hey, James, you're right, mate. So just catching up on on the chat. Oh, that's what I wanted. Oh, see, I've got this, but it's only one. There's a really nice little Carlton ware dish that I've got, and I got it for how much did I pay? It's 33p. It was 3 for £1. And this one's a bigger one, but it's worth £25. Mine was only a dinky one. That suits. Yeah, bold finds, James, coming to a city near you. Are you excited about your trip? I take it that's like over a summer. It's not like over like a weekend. That's more. Please explain what can bring your store down. I missed it. It's something like, well, it can't bring your store down, but I think it was Ricky Resells that was talking about when he shared his shop with his subscribers, because he does YouTube. His subscriber base is quite big now. I think it's like 5,000 or something, 6,000. So they were all going onto his shop and like liking some of the items, but weren't actually buying anything. They were just curious about when things sold and everything. So some of them bought stuff, but then the metrics, the click-through rate of your items, it wasn't as high as it should have been. I think that's what it's meant by like it was pushing it down. So eBay are like, oh, he's converting people into like viewing these listings, but the click-through rate is usually, I think is it like 1.5% or something stupid like that. Don't know if that's a good thing. It would be fun. Yes, every few months. Yeah. I have a similar theory with sending offers. Everything we send an offer and they don't buy it, I feel that drags us down. Oh, do you think? I'm going to remove my stuff for that reason. Not that I'm big. No, but also as well, I'm more worried about. There's a lot of weirdos out there. You guys are lovely. You guys are lovely. However, there's a few people who are a bit, can be a bit, weird. And because if someone buys an item and they want to return it, they can easily get your personal address, and it's like it's very kind of like I'd feel very exposed. And I live with my family. Obviously, we all live with our families, but I'm not the only one. So I don't have a business address. I think business addresses, they're not that hard to set up, but it's like a ghost address, so you can send returns there and stuff like that and gifts. I'm of course you are. Yeah, but it's just you never know. You've got to protect yourself. I mean, in today's day and age, you never know who's watching. You never know who's clicking on your link to your stuff. It's just one of those, isn't it? Just protect yourself. Be particularly with those who've got families, and live with. If I was living by myself, I wouldn't give a toss. I can look after myself, but I'd rather have a business address and just have all me return it. Or if people want to send stuff, then send it to like one of those postal addresses that you can set up. You know what I mean? I think we have a tendency of overthinking eBay. It's like the algorithm, and it's like a beautiful mind where it's like there's lots of different theories it's like jumping around, and really it's just someone called Kevin with an on and off button. Like I use my they were overcharging people for it, and they got a slap on the wrist for it, I think. Now, remember, it's just a theory I'm testing. I ain't no guru. What are you talking about, Mandy? Proper guru you are. Some people schedule so that they have a listing every day. I just go by if it's not listed, it can't sell. Yeah, exactly. Blast out. I think listing it's like activity on your account, so it's like a revin. I always think of it like a revenue. Oh, you're putting another one on another one. So when we get free listings in March, free schedules in March, that'll be really good, because right now it's only private sellers can have it and it's free, whereas it costs us 10p. It's all right. I fucking hate Kevin, mate. The other half is oh, sorry, sorry, Philippa. He likes pressing button. Is it really that time of night? It's past watershed. Behave yourself. I see it as putting fuel in it. It helps, but exactly, it's like was it? But like I say, like I only use scheduled listings when it's on. If I'm going on holiday or if I'm like one a day. I'll say if I do like 5 to 10 items listed throughout the day, like because you can do them in intermittent hours, can't you? Like up to an hour, sorry. So at least then it's like, you know, sorry, I'm just doing this because I am meant to be listing. Yeah, do them throughout the day, and then you've got consistency. Why not? Done. I'm a big fan of scheduling. I am too. I have 2,000. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, 200 drafts. Yeah, you get your draft bank done. You can just pick and choose what you put up, and yeah, you're dandy then. Then you're not fretting over it. Ish. And then where? There. I don't know what to say for that one. Oh. Dish there. There we go. Spelling. Oh, thank God for spell check. I'm Mandy, not Dandy. Into and Jesus. God. I did a bundle of stuff, and because I couldn't. There were two very specific items with each other, so I couldn't rely on one of my templates. So I was like, I had to do it really quickly. Did I go sourcing today? I went into 2 charity shops, one that I've never been into before, and another one that I've been in, and I got 3 footy shirts, football shirts, which I think I do quite well on. How many listings in total then, just across all stores? What are we talking? Oh, just on eBay, not on like the duplicated listings. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? And one, I think I've got 500. It's just touching 500, but I've got a load in the draft bank. Are we including drafts as well? 11, I'm slacking, but listening right. Oh, we're including drafts. Okay. Quick math. I've got 491 and drafts. 57. What's that? 490. What is 500? Maths. 45. Is that right? 545. I got that right. Oh, that's up one. So, and the other one I think is near enough the same. I think it's a bit more. Hang on, it's logging out. Logging in, logging out. I don't have anything on my personal one. Ironically, I could do, couldn't I? And then not get charged for anything. Oh, I've got loads of things ending. 592. And in my drafts, I've got. Oh, there's not a lot in the drafts on this one. It's like 25. Yeah, so I've got enough. I've got just over. I've got over 1,000. It's like 1,100, I think. So I've got enough to actually warrant a basic shop, I think, and actually save a bit of money. It's only because I've split it up. With all good intentions, I had it split up thinking like, oh, I can do this, that. And then I didn't. And I was like, oh God. And now I'm realizing like, oh, I'm wasting money by not having a proper shop. But at the same time, I don't know whether the benefit is like, you know, because one does quite well and then one doesn't do quite well, and they kind of go like that. And if one, instead of having all my eggs in one basket, when that bloody Kevin puts his finger on the button and it drops, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. An average of 14 sales per day, so that's 0.5. So the Delphi rate. Yeah, I'm about the same, you know. What's your average selling price, or does that matter to you? I find it very interesting, but I don't think it matters that much. Because this one account is actually 16% up, but the other one is like 30% down. So technically, I'm kind of like even Stevens. 1987. Oh, 1987. Very good year. That's a secret I'll never tell. Right. Where am I? Where's the performance? Average selling price. Where is it? Oh, do you know? I'm such a loser. We have 254 listens and we have had 15 sales. ASP is 27. That's good. You've got a good sell-through rate though, haven't you? See, I've got quite a lot of low value items that I need to just get rid of. I say there's probably around 200 items that I could just put on a 99p auction and just get rid of them. Now, and it won't affect my store or anything like that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so on this account, my average selling price is £22.21. That's actually up. It's 6.5% up from a previous time, I think last year or last month. No, last month, sorry. That's pretty good. We concentrate on rare. Yeah, you do. You get some really good stuff, don't you? See, I want to try and up my. How can I put this? I want to try and instead of going for like value items that are £15 below, I want to try and expand my stock for the bracket of the 25 to 50, because I did that last year and it's whittled down quite a lot. So I did quite well last year. £22.21 on that account. Let's have a look. And I find like the higher price item, the less hassle you get. There it is. Yeah, on the other one, it's £20 and 5p, and that's up 15.6% from the January, because my January slowed down a little bit. Like, but weirdly, my quantity is up. Oh, sorry, my quantity is down from last month, but my average selling price is up, which basically means I'm selling less, but they're higher value, which is good. We have worked really hard and have a lot of repeat customers. That's really good. How many listens did you guys do Monday, Tuesday, and today? Sorry, I'm so rude. To do that plate, I'm going to do this plate. Earache. Oh, I've got to clean my room as well. It's a right tip. Yeah, I've got like a load of PlayStation 1 games that I need to look through, but I want to play some of them. And my PlayStation 1's in my bedroom. So I was like putting stuff there, and then I put loads of stuff on it on this mountain of PlayStation 1, and I forgot all about it. So like I was looking for a top that I wanted to wear. I was like, and I heard all this like it was about to fall. And it's like, oh, what's that? And I looked underneath it and I remembered, oh, I've got all these PlayStation games, like money. It's basically money just sat there. I'm an idiot. We do 5 lessons a day, sometimes 6. Going to go night go. Yeah, may you all get kitchens over the night. Thank you, Philippa. You too. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a minute. I say that all the time and I end up being on for long. I do 40 listings most days. What? Monday 25, Tuesday 43, Wednesday 12 currently. Yeah, I did. I've done about 28 today. I did I think it was about 20 yesterday as well. What I might do, I might run a bit of a campaign. I might do a bit of a not a campaign, like a big sale on my account. I was thinking of doing that for spring, like spring cleaning and doing video on it. Why does that not come up? I'm sure I already did. Cassidy's. I closed mostly now, but I've got lots of everything. I need to shift still. Yeah. We sell many vintage mid-century ceramics and general household collectible items. And they do really well. I saw them at the car boot and they were clinking with the bags. Yeah, I don't know. That flyer that I sent you, Jill. I don't know how big it's going to be, but I know the woman that runs it. She runs that charity table at the front when you walk in, and I don't know if it's like mainly clothing and toys, but yeah, I'm heading down for that. I'm mainly heading because she always has good toys, so I always like go to her for toys. So I don't know if there's going to be anything else. I know there's like a vegan thing there, like but I don't know how if there's any like breakables and bric-a-brac and plates and stuff. I'm not sure, but thought you were interested if you're in the area. Wouldn't know those if they slapped me in the face. What was that? One thing I can't seem to sell in my antique items on my store at this rate. I can't get rid of them. It's weird, that, isn't it? Wouldn't know those if so. What's MCM? Am I an idiot? What does that say for? Stand for MCM. When you do enough, you get into a routine and things get fun. Yeah, and you become more used to certain things, and I agree. Like, I never thought I'd know anything about like crockery, and I'm slowly learning. Oh, mid-century modern. Sorry, I Of course it does. This is it. I learn something new now. Learn something new every day. Super vitrified journey in pump room. Simcoe. Oh. And 50's in it. Yeah. That's what I'm like. That 50. Shirts are a nightmare. Do you think? I think t-shirts and shirts are really easy, and jeans, because the measurements are really simple. Crockery scares me as my hobby is a clumsy effort. I used to use a half-hanging mannequin and pinch bag with a peg. Especially if clothing needs ironing. Ironing, what's that? If you get it home quick enough, it hasn't creased or anything, so you can be like. That's why I did that. I've done those t-shirts already. They're in my draft bank. I just need to store them now. Keep buying it at auctions, but I hate shipping it. Yeah, that's the thing. Pinch bag. I can't tie. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's storage as well. And if you're moving like boxes around with crockery, you've got to be really careful. Jeans are okay, yeah. And shorts as well. I find that shorts are really kind of like just simple, quick. There's like literally, you could probably do about 10 pictures really easy and then done. It's like one. And the thing is with shorts, you could do the length of the leg, but usually it's just the waist. It's just like one measurement. And they usually have the measurements in there, particularly men's. I never iron anything. You find them easier, yeah. Storing his maintained clothes can be just slung in a class. Yeah, exactly. And teddies as well, like because literally you can push all the teddies down. I probably fit in one of those 65-litre really useful boxes. I probably fit about 30 to 40 teddies, depending on the size, obviously. But clothing, you can have up to like 50. Probably about 40. Actually, probably about 40 is a good shout. And if it's like t-shirts, well, you're laughing. You got 10 of them, it's 400. You've got a shop. Will stay, arrive, crease, deal with. I had a tie, and bear in mind, it was a Hugo Boss tie. They said, "Oh, it arrived. It smelt of plastic." I was like, "Well, it's been stored in a plastic poly bag." And they didn't even want to put it through the wash and just wear it. They wanted the money back. I was like, fine, you can. I said to her, you can send it back if you don't. Was it? But what I really wanted to say was, you finicky little bastards! You could have just put it in the wash, weirdos. Plush is divine. Yeah. We don't iron them, takes too long. We spray with fabric freshener and wash if needed and check the holes and stains. Yeah, that's it. Oh my god! Hang on. Where is it? Right, this. I got this from the chat. From what's it? It's for a present. It's not for reselling. It's just some like anime kind of stuff. It's nothing. It's not a but oh my god, it smells delish. It smells lush. I don't know what kind of fabric spray they've been using, or what washing powder they've been. Oh, it smells absolutely amazing. So I've just been doing this like all the time. It's like I've got a condition or something. bit weird, but it smells amazing. I find buyers can be too picky with clothing. I once had a lady moan about 2 pair of jeans, wanted to return it, so I told her to cut it into 4 pieces. And then I refunded £2. Get a life. A really good tips, money saver. Don't buy fabric freshener. Oh, that's a bit of a like a Martin Lewis hack. That was in my learning days. Yeah. The thing is, if you put all of the information in, the best will in the world, they'll think of something. They'll be like, "Oh, it's a different color blue than what I was shown." It's like, what? I've had like, oh, I thought it would fit me, but it doesn't. I was like, well, the measurements were in the listing. To be fair, most times they pay for the postage back, so it's not too much of an issue. But yeah, they're gonna find something to whine about. But I would still put everything in. I'm just gonna move these over to the done box. The done and dusted box. And then I'll shit off. There we go. Yeah, done all them. Oh god, I can put them in. Oh. So what's everyone's plans tomorrow? It's Thursday, isn't it? We're over the hump day, guys. We've already finished the first week in February. How's that happened? 2023. Like what? That's what I want to know. How the hell has that happened? Oh, my internet keeps on dropping again. I'm gonna have to sort this out. It's getting a bit annoying. Oh, there we go. You have to, as some clothes smell like charity shop. Going to see a lady to get. Or are you picking up some stuff? I once got a negative years ago for putting a dryer sheet in with the clothes. She was highly offended about it. Are you getting some stock tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, I've got. I don't think I'm going anywhere tomorrow. I think I'm staying at home. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Yes, I'm doing those. I'm looking at them right now. Oh, I've got a load of pillowcases and bedding. I was meant to do it today, but I ran out of time. So I'm going to do them all tomorrow morning. I'm going to picture them and list them. Some stuff tomorrow. My shops are classy. You should have said, "Oh, I was looking for that." Should have sent them a message saying thanks. I'm having my windscreen replaced. Stonehill. Oh, that's annoying. Are they doing the whole thing with the liquid glass where they inject it into your windscreen and then polish over it and stuff? Quite clever, actually. How they fix it. They do the same with like cracked what's it screens, don't they? Hopefully sourced in the morning before the screen replacement. It's a good excuse though. Oh, you're going to be about an hour. Right, I'll just nip over into town, you know what I mean? Right, I'm going to check my eBay over account. And I'm going to check Vinted and Etsy. Yeah, that's another thing that I was thinking about doing, like Etsy. Oh my god. Oh my god, hang on. I've got a sale on Etsy. And it's one of those really, really good things. I wonder when that came in because I haven't checked it all day. £39.85. Yes. I've had a good day now. Let's see. Mandy, what do you do with specifics? Do you enter material, etc.? Changing the whole screen. I once had someone message me what material this, and I don't wear polyester. To be fair though, there's some people that are allergic to materials. I had no idea this was an actual thing. I just thought like, oh, don't be such a prat. But I've got a friend and she was allergic to, I think it was certain wools she was allergic to, and she'd come out, it was literally like blistering. I was like, oh, but yeah, weird thing. Yes, I feel the more sale. Oh, have you got a sale as well, or are you just celebrating my sale? Love how happy you get. Thank you. I just thought I was like, oh, I really like getting sales during the stream, and I didn't get one the other day. Hi, Damien. Oh, everybody, on Thursday. This is what I wanted to say. Tomorrow, I won't be going live because I'm gonna watch Damien's. I'm gonna have a day off. I know I've been kind of a bit spotty this week, but like, yeah, Damien is having a 3K sub like party, and I want to watch that. So I'm not going live tomorrow. I might go live in the morning on Instagram if I'm up early. If not, it might be the afternoon. It does. There's another thing. Clothing has too. It really does have too many items. So you're right there. You're like, they want to know everything, and it's like, oh, go away. Far too many hours. Do you guys feel enough? No, I don't. I've got hundreds that, and it's annoying because it keeps coming up. You've got so many listings. It does help your listings get found, but really, if someone wants a pair of Levi jeans, they're just going to type Levi jeans and then sort the size out. You know what I mean? My daughter can't wear wool acrylic. Yeah, it's a bit of a thing, isn't it? Woo woo. Hi, by the way, woo woo. Thanks. Yes. Sorry, I've just put that on you, Damien. Sorry. He's had some check out his videos as well. He's got some cracking sales. I really like that Phantom of the Opera Teddy. That was really cool. I'll be on the lookout for that one. But that was from like, what was it, 1986? It's like, how has it survived this long? It's weird. I'm a bit OCD with them. I have to feel the blues. To be honest, I try to do that, but it's just annoying. This morning's Instagram was crazy at 8 a.m. He's listed. Yeah, well, I got up really early. I couldn't get sleep. I let the dog out and everything. So I thought I'll just do listens. I did 10 and then I started going live and then I did another 10. Just thought, sod it, I'll just do another 10. Yeah, it's flares, her skin condition. Yeah, it's funny how people are really allergic to certain things, and then like when they eat, even like who was it? A friend of mine was allergic to papaya and certain citruses. It was weird. Sometimes it doesn't relate. Do you make it up? Well, I used to, but I've heard that it's best not to make up your own one. I don't know why. It's best just to leave blank. 1986 when the musical launched with Crawford and Brightman. Yeah. I have been known. That's it. That's the best way, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I'm so chuffed I've got that sale now. Oh my god. And because it's on Etsy, I mean, I know there's more fees on Etsy, but I'm going to show Etsy a bit of love this year. I'm going to try and copy and paste some listings in because I'm getting quite a few vintage bits, and it'll be nice to kind of like share the love a bit with Etsy, and because I do get sales now and again. I probably get like 1 or 2 sales a month, if that. I mean, the last one I properly got, it was that toy, and it was 50 quid. And yet, when I checked on eBay to take it down, I think it was listed at 40. So, my daughter's still allergic to grass and trees. Makes going outside a bit difficult. I don't mean to laugh. That's not funny. But it is kind of funny at the same time, how you worded it. Oh, I've got loads of things to send out offers on this one. We removed all nature from our garden. It's like, nature, get it off me. I love that film. Okay, so that's me. We got the odd sale on Etsy, but not setting the world. No, exactly. I think it's just look at the draw when it comes to Etsy sales. And I'm just, yeah, it's just look at the draw. I think certain things probably sell better. Like I wouldn't put a lot of crockery up, but maybe homeware and giftware and vintage toys and stuff like that. That might be a bit better on Etsy, but I don't know. I think crockery is a bit hit and miss. Just an excuse to sit on her PlayStation. I think my son's also allergic to chewy grass hair in general. 100%. Right. It's been 2 hours. I've done another 2-hour session, you lucky buggers. Although I'm not doing one tomorrow. So you've got, what's it? I didn't do one Monday. And yesterday I did 2 hours. And then I'm not doing one tomorrow, but I've done 2 hours today. So technically it's the same. So thank you for stopping by. I know it's been a bit crazy. That's because I saw a few shows. People are allergic to sun rays. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, so thank you for stopping by. You're amazing. You're the best. And I will see you soon. I'll be in Damien's stream, so I'll probably be talking. But other than that, I might do a live on Instagram tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. Just even play such things. Loves walking, so does lots of our non-natural. Oh, another sale! AA, woo! I'm glad. Yay! We've been getting a few sales today. I'm happy. Don't go. I've got to, mate. I'm sorry. I need the toilet. Right. I'm gonna go. Thanks for stopping by. Ta-ta for now. Wait, what? Are you checking your eBay? See if you've got a sale as well. I'll check my vinted. I'll wait for you. Bye. She battles on and doesn't moan. Ah, trooper, isn't she? Zero says, "Oh, mate, I'm sorry. I bet once we go, you'll get loads of sales." Right, I'm going to shoot now. Bye bye. See you later.